Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Excuse me as I try to make sure this game doesn't break. Because unfortunately, as much as I love New Vegas, it does tend to have a bit of a crashing issue. Okay. Okay. Everything's loaded. Everything's loaded. Mystic, how you doing? How you doing? Everything coming in clear? Gentlemen? I hear you. I was trying to decide what to eat out of my freezer because I freeze a lot of my food and all my leftovers just so, that's a healthier like TV dinner as they used to call them than it would be just to like buy a bunch of frozen food. And trust me, there's a lot of carbs and fat and shit and all the frozen food. Yes, what can I do for you, Mystic? But yeah, I decided that I was going to do lasagna later. And I have plenty of drinks with me. Made sure to have, a little bit of coffee, at least my quick coffee, and a lot of water. Yeah, I hate stream elements with this. Do I have a good site that... Okay, just say no site spelled with a S. Good site that does character sheets. Literally just Google it. Because the basic premise with all character sheets are their name, some details of, like, who they are, like, who their parents are. It really depends. Some people go so insane with, like, family trees and all that. It really depends on the story. Something like Game of Thrones, George R. R. Martin has to know those family trees very, very well because that's kind of the thing with something like you could Google a lot of this, bro. But something like with Game of Thrones specifically, there's a lot of families. It's all about, the different houses of families. So he has to keep in mind the family tree of each of these different houses, how they interact. If there's going to be some sort of like marriage between houses, well, he's got to know who is related to who, and so it's not weird. No, seriously, bro. Like, you can Google a lot of this. There's YouTube videos that talk about their version. It's one of those things where you'll get some basics of it, get the basics of it first, and then you'll be able to customize what you need. Like I said, for something like Game of Thrones, you need to have, like, very in-depth character sheets, at least for a decent amount, and family trees and all that, who's related to who. With what you're doing, I would do something very simple. Like, people go as far as, like, name, birthday, favorite color. Sometimes stuff like that is relevant. It's like a you're trying to build a character, trying to build a person. The idea is you want them to feel real, or at least feel very plausibly real. It's how in animation we're able to connect with characters. Even if those characters are toys, like in Toy Story, or animals, they have to feel human in a way, real. Like they have thoughts and feelings, opinions, that they make mistakes, that they can overcome their challenges and all that. That's the whole thing. That's something I want to get into because that's a long tangent. But seriously, like, I'm encouraging you to do your own research. Now, if you run into something and you don't quite understand it, like, and be like, hey, like, I found this thing, I don't know what this means, then let me know. Go with what feels right. Go with what feels right. I would say to keep it simple, because then you could get stuck in like a world building sickness kind of thing. Keep it very simple. Is your character human or animal? Like, that's something you want to determine. This, again, it's all going to change as you develop the story. Because what if you're, you know, because in order for the story to work is what's the character's flaw? What is the flaw that the character has to overcome? If they're super arrogant, well, what has to happen to take that arrogance and make them humble? What thing has to happen to them that forces that character to change and be like, you know what? I need to stop being like this. I gotta stop being a prick to everybody. That kind of thing. It has to force them to change. Seriously, I could make like whole entire videos of this stuff. If you guys ever wanted that, I guess let me know. But today we are chilling with some New Vegas. And just so you know, this is modded. But really the only mods I really added that my husband helped me with was a lot of stabilization stuff. So there's a big unofficial patch, the 4 GB patch, which just helps stabilize the game. There's another one that's supposed to help with crashes. I made the most immediate companions essential just because I don't feel like having the stress of, like, trying to keep them alive. I've already played through this game for, like, over 100 hours, okay? I've gone through that pain. I want to have an easier time. And we have, what was it? It was like a visual effects thing that was also supposed to help clean up some of the visual effects so it's not so yellow and there's a little bit more variation and contrast. That is about it, though. That's, like, really the only, like, mods I put in, because I know a lot of people are going to ask. But, yeah, just very, like, kind of simple mods, just to try to make it as stable as possible. The reason why, like, even the menu is a little different is just a test to make sure, like, hey, are the mods, like, running properly and everything. Enjoy. Hopefully this isn't copyrighted music. I love all these big shots of New Vegas, the NCR soldiers right there. All, like, stumbling and drinking. The Lucky 38, Securitrons. Still love the sound of it. Siege's Legion.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves, forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Still one of the best, if not the best, opening to a game. Oh yeah, so I have like the Ultimate Edition, so there's gonna be a lot of pop-ups. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Ah, yes. We're just gonna go simple, you know.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Oh, the fun part. I'm gonna invest all this time in making a character that I'm literally never gonna see the face of. Next. I think I tend to do, like, bed raggle just because it's messy. No, let's do blast back. I like that one better. Hair color. What are we feeling today? Could do steel. Make her just like a really young gray hair. Yeah, we'll go suit. That's fine. Anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, I just keep it so simple. There's not that much in the sense of, like, for people who are new to New Vegas, there's not that much the character creator, but that's not really much of the point, because you're probably most likely going to be, like, completely covering everything anyway from armor.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there.
Quick. Come on, where is the... Yeah, I'm gonna put the subtitles on, just because that's just me. If I need to adjust the volume at all, let me know.
Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
It is a race.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Okay, now, for my particular build, I really enjoy... Keep going, keep going. Luck is just kind of broken in this game. I'm really a big fan... The thing is with Charisma, the only thing it ever seems... Oh, Misa, how you doing? Oh, you need me to turn up? Okay, give me 1 second. I have to Alt-Tab and stuff. Alright, we will try that. I also don't have much of the, Meowdy Misa, I hope you're doing well. Okay, so, for new people, this is kind of on the subjective side, but in this game, Charisma, and normally in a lot of RPGs, Charisma is very useful to have, but considering how at least the early Fallouts were very much more focused on points, like skill points. All this stuff really does, like, it does affect the whole game, absolutely. But Charisma in this particular one is kind of useless because you're just gonna sink your points into, like, speech and stuff like that. What it does outside of, like, your skill points is helping your companions. So when you get companions, your higher charisma will let them do more damage, and they'll be more efficient. So in my particular style, how I tend to play, I tend to do a lot more of a high intelligence, high agility, high luck. The companion part isn't super important. I think if you were going for like a hardcore playthrough, you probably would want more charisma, just because you'd want your companion to be at least a little bit more useful, because, you know, you're squishy. But at least in this particular way, the way I'm doing it, thinking, I mean, endurance is nice and all, but it's like, you know, not really like super duper important. I mean, it helps. It helps. You can, like, alter these a little bit, like, down the road. But nothing, you can only really, like, help them to get, like, up one more for your special stats. You can't really, like, crazy max them out, unless, again, like, luck is, like, already at 9. It's one of those things. I mean, intelligence is, like, really, really useful. I don't really want agility to be, like, too low, because agility is, like, kind of broken in this game. I mean, I don't want to go any lower than 7 for agility, because I kind of like a lot of VATS and action, and not super sniper build, but a lot more of, like, critical hits. Critical hits, they are beautiful in this game. Absolutely beautiful. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. The Christmas just like, nah. I mean, I played with luck being like I said, 9 is just so like broken. You'll see why. But again, this is how I tend to play. I think we'll go with this kind of average in strength, perception. Charisma again is kind of like meh. Let's continue.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are good.
Wow, ain't
But
he
that
a dick.
don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Must be some frontal lobe damage. Sheesh, man.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Yeah, he's mean. He can be mean anyway. Shelter.
Night.
Campfire.
Enemy.
Bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese, vaporize. Reasonable. Crush.
Light.
Beam.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Yeah, strongly agree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
No opinion.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Nah, disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I always love these things because these ink blots are just like crazy. But like they give you multiple options here: a broken chain, a chemical reaction, a shadow in a door frame, an oozing wound, an angry two-headed ankh. Where do they get the two heads from? I don't know. Broken chain.
Okay. How about this one?
Yeah, I can see like a ship, yeah.
Last one.
Okay, for this one, I see like two guys high-fiving each other. But like that's not an option here. Bearded man, yeah, I can see it.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Okay, basically those questions are to basically help you figure out this. It's basically what the GOAT exam was, Mystic, for instance, in Fallout 3. Except they, it was a much bigger thing with that. Hang on. Are you guys dealing with any weird buffering? Because YouTube is giving me an error. But everything I'm seeing on my end seems okay. So I apologize for having to ask, but it's like, if it's getting weird. No? Oh, okay, so it's just YouTube? Okay. YouTube literally has a bunch of like, oh my god, there's an error! And I'm just kind of like, where, bro? Well, if it does, let me know. Reset. Okay, we have to do speech. We kind of really need, like, that Ambarter, honestly. Just to, like, boost these up, we're gonna need them. Okay. I'm not a huge melee person in Fallout games, but I do know, at least in here in New Vegas, there is a really cool, like, melee build you can do with the Power Fist, and I haven't done that build, but I have messed with it in my Xbox playthrough when I played this before. And I know, like, in Fallout 4, you can have a crazy melee build. I am personally not a melee build kind of person in, like, a more futuristic kind of game when there's, you know, guns and all that. That's just me, though. I kind of want to say medicine because I know how important medicine is, like, in the long run. I mean, guns is really important, too. I mean, I never really use explosives that much. Guns would be useful. Any weapon that uses conventional ammunition. Right. I kind of want to say medicine because I know it's going to be useful for some stuff. So we'll go with barter, medicine, and speech.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, now these traits is something from the early days of Fallout where you can get these bonuses, these traits that both help you in some ways and hurt you in others. Like this one, built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have a 3% increased chance to critical hit, but equipment condition decays 15% faster. So it's like, that's what I mean. You get like these little bonuses, but there's, you know, little takeaways. There's, yeah, claustrophobia. Gain +1 to special attributes when outside, but suffer -1 when indoors. That might be a little too intense. And this one is +2 to all the special attributes, but only from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. I would never be able to pay attention to time. Fast shot. You fire more quickly, but you're less accurate. The 4 eyes. Let's see. You're good-natured heart, more prone to problems with the mind. You gain +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but have -5 to energy weapons, explosive guns, melee weapons, and armed. Heavy-handed would be really good, I think, if you're doing a melee build. Your melee and unarmed attacks do more damage, but less critical hit damage. And it's also one of those things where you don't have to do it. Like, you can just say, like, done, and just, like, move on, just not take it. You gain +25 by your carrying capacity, but suffer a -1 to all attributes anytime the weight you're carrying drops below. Oh, God, no. No. You have a 10+ action points, but your reckless nature calls you to have -2 damage threshold. Ooh. And level 34. You'll never again become addicted to chems and it'll last twice long, but after 30 you can kiss experience perks and skill points goodbye. Oh my god, that's awful. Your skill, but not experience. You gain +5 points to every skill, but you suffer -10% from experience gain from now on. I wonder how that works, because you can get some perks that increase your experience level. I wonder if that counteracts it. Small frame. This is a callback to the early Fallouts. Fallout 1 and 2. Small frame. You have plus agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. That's probably me. Granted, that would give me a higher agility overall. What? wild wasteland, unleash the most bizarre and silly elements both on America, not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. I mean, it's like your limbs are gonna get crippled regardless. That's just kind of a thing. I don't know. I don't think I ever really took traits last time I played. It's like some of the bonuses are kind of there and kind of not. You can pick up to 2. Explosive guns. If it wasn't guns, I would probably... I mean, you could put a lot of points in guns. +1 agility, though. I'm tempted to actually try the traits. I don't know how much more easily. I don't know what the debuff is exactly for crippled limbs. Like, is it like a 50%, 25%? You know what I mean? And yeah, skilled, I'm not sure if that gets gonna... I have to do more research on that. Might be something to do later on. The bonus to agility would probably be nice. Let's do that. Let's do at least like small frame, just for fun.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
We are also going to take his stuff. Because, well, we need to. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. I think we need a pressure cooker for something. Don't need the cleaner. Okay, okay.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
JR, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, I'm a huge Fallout fan. Though, I mean, I saw the new trailer, and I know some people are kind of on the fence about the show. I personally did enjoy the first season because I'm kind of mentally putting the show as like kind of its own thing a little bit, because it's just, we're not going to get, you know, the Fallout of old and all that, but I did genuinely enjoy it. I think it was very well done. So I'm excited for the second season, but I am nervous. I am a little nervous because it's like, you know, open the gate a little bit. It could be amazing, or it could completely butcher everything. We don't know yet. But I'm excited for it. At least a little bit. At least a little bit.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Isn't he so nice? Oh yeah, hardcore mode. I did find a way to like kind of speed run hardcore mode. I am not going to do that here because it was olding. Didn't see a show. I did see a show, but didn't finish the first season. Show doesn't look bad. I remember when it came out. Yeah, it's... I think the biggest problem with it is people... Let's face it, in general, the fan base is very divided. There's people who only like the first two games and thinks it never should have, like, left that. I'm just gonna skip through these, like, pop-ups. There's people who've only played, the fourth one. Oh my god, yes, that. There's people who only played the first one, and, like, that's their experience with Fallout. Is the most newest rendition. You also technically got, like, the 76 fans. I think a lot of it depends on where do they start playing Fallout. And where you are from there is kind of a lot of how you feel about the show. I mean, this gives me speech too. I think if you like Fallout, at least give the show a chance. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. There's absolutely no shame in, like, hey, it just didn't vibe with me as a fan. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. It is perfectly okay to not like some things. I think some people kind of just, like, take it just too far, kind of thing. Okay, we'll stick with the 10mm for right now. Metal armor, just gonna sell that probably. Yeah, at least of all 21 gives me the speech. Okay. It at least looks a little less yellow. Oh my god. Oh my god, I know. I kind of wish we could just, like, take these, because, like, I've been playing a lot of Skyrim, also, just for, like, fun, mostly. And I am constantly raiding every single, like, farm I find. So I guess just to make sure, we will just, like, make a new save. Addie, we're going in here.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
I think the show is lore-wise well in the Western world, especially in California. They didn't have the NCR in the show. I can understand why it looked weird. Yeah, there's that too. And if you think about it, the showrunners, they're never going to make everyone happy, because that's a problem with adapting anything. Especially for something like Fallout and how long of a running series it is, fundamentally. You're going to have fans from different age groups with different expectations. You're just never going to make everyone happy. I do feel that the writers of the show have genuinely tried to at least make a good show, because we have had such a long history in film where video game adaptations are trash. See the Mario movie from the 90s as a good example of trash. So, they're trying. Yucapong Spain is supposed to look like, yeah, they're gonna have to have their own, like, thing, you know?
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
I would say that the look of the show is very much focused on the Fallout 4 interpretation. So I think that's the other reason why everyone's a bit more worried about New Vegas, because it's a you know, that it's based on this game. They could completely butcher it, kind of thing.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
This would be my way to see how bad my sensitivity is.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
How'd I miss?
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Haven't played this game in years, might come back to. I hope you do. I think you should. I think a lot of modern games have just kind of not been great lately. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to just, like, return to games that are a bit of a comfort. Like I said, I've been kind of replaying Skyrim just because it's like I can just kind of relax. I don't have to take it too seriously. I can just kind of unwind. But then if I really want, like, a challenge, then I play Rogue Trader. And that one's like, okay, how do I efficiently build each of these officer classes? My god. Rogue Trader's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. And I like the writing of it. I love the look of it. It's just, I'm trying so hard to understand the lore. It's a lot. I'm getting somewhere, though, I think. I'm getting somewhere.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
The first time we played was on your 14th birthday. New Vegas in 3.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's cool! Glad you had that. Oh my god.
Come on! See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
My first Fallout game was Fallout 3, but I didn't play it until, like, several years ago. Just because, like, money was, like, very tight for my family, so I was lucky to get, like, any game throughout the year. So I didn't really get to experience, you know, a lot of games until, like, much later. Like, technically, my first Bethesda game entirely was, Skyrim, technically. But then, I recently properly played through Oblivion, the original. I went with the full, Oblivion, the original. Loved it. I kind of forgot where she ran off to. Oh, there she is. I'll get there eventually. I'm not very fast.
Come on!
No, oh well. Oh dear. I'm someone who uses a lot of bats, and headshots are just kind of a hard thing to do right away. And I'll take it for the money right now. Sorry, lady.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Basically, Oblivion and Skyrim are from the overall series of the Elder Scrolls. Oblivion came out before Skyrim. It was Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. And the new one, I don't think they have an official name yet. It's just known as the Elder Scrolls 6. So, technically in the Elder Scrolls, it's all based in the same world, but I think there's some differences in time, maybe. But it's like all, for the most part, like same technology and all that, in the big land of like Elder Scrolls. And usually the name of, like I said, Morrowind, Daggerfall, it's based in the country. So, like, Skyrim is based in Skyrim. Very northern country. Oblivion is based in, Cyrodiil. But it's called Oblivion because it involves, like, the Oblivion Gates and all that of basically portals to hell that open up and you gotta go in and, like, close them. Dougie. Yeah, for me, I feel that Oblivion, I tried getting into Morrowind. I did struggle a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Because Morrowind is just kind of one of those games, it does show its age. I also tried playing it on the Xbox, so that could have been part of my problem. I've heard from diehard Morrowind fans that if you're going to play Morrowind to play it on the PC, I'm assuming a little bit because of, you know, some mods, you can kind of fix it up a little bit so it's not as miserable for you. Because there are just some things that just don't age great. Oh boy. I hate having to do these. Tiny little guys. And miss every shot. Love that for me. And there we go. Imagine Mantis is that big. It'd be awful. Is there something in the greenhouse? I remember. Just more of these bugs. I'm still trying to get used to this new controller, my goodness. Come on. I recently got myself a new games controller because I am tired of super expensive Xbox controllers getting the drift problem. And it makes FPS very, very freaking frustrating. Bobby pin, we can always use that. Programs Digest. And this GameSir controller, it was like $40, so it was like half the freaking price. Easily. Probably more than that now, with them constantly increasing the price of Xbox controllers. I don't know if I ever really used that cherry bomb. I don't think I need that right now. The GameSir controller has like a Hall effect and triggers, so it's at an actual like physical connection. So it's not like gonna have the drift problem. Science 25. Can't do anything. Got it. Oh, I know exactly what fault you're talking about, JR. It is a wild one, for sure. I like the different vaults, though. I did genuinely enjoy exploring the vaults in both Fallout 3 and here in New Vegas. I would say the ones in New Vegas have a bit more of a variety to them. But I do really like them. But yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Oh. That one was annoying. Definitely different, but some of the vaults that you end up doing in this one are just, they take a while to get through. Oh yeah, where is the graveyard? Yeah, I know I gotta talk to him soon. Yeah, Sonny's like... Where is the... Okay, the graveyard's like way up there.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Oh, ain't Victor just... How'd you to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
You know the men who attacked me.
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Yeah, well, thanks for taking me out, Victor.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
That's what true cowboys like.
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. Happy trails!
Definitely better benefits than using luck, but again, I'm not really an expert on tips and tricks, but I love the game. I mean, it gives you a different opportunity. You can do different builds and stuff. I just personally like to do the, like, critical chance and all that, because I just personally find that very fun. Frickin' scorpions, man. There we go. I kind of miss being able to run a little bit. I will abuse that in Skyrim a lot. Frickin'... I hate these things. When I first played Fallout 4, and I mean the very first time I ever played a Fallout game, it was these frickin'... Was it a bloatfly or, oh, heck, what were they? In, Fallout 4... Like, mosquitoes or something? Oh my god, my timing is so bad today. There we go. Oh, you like doing melee builds. Ah, did you have the power fist and all that? Was it fun? I'm told it's so fun. Let's take you out and... Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. There we go. Ah, there it is, the snow globe. Take that now before I forget. Alright, yeah, what did I need up here? Rock flower, that's right. Is it just that one? I will say it's been like a little bit since I played this, so if I seem completely lost, that's just me. You can if you're lucky enough to get around them at this level you're in, but you can just use any pipe melee right now. The same ones. Oh, okay. I remember reading some forums on Fallout New Vegas, especially like when I was like really researching this game, because that's something I do like to do, is like trying to learn what other people build and then try to, you know, take a little bit from here, a little bit from there. For Melee, yeah, a lot of people said they had a lot of fun with it. But like it takes a bit of investment. That's gotta suck though. Because oh, what's her name? Is it like Victoria or something? Begins with a V. Vicky? There's that one companion you can have in here, and that she does melee, and yeah, she just like one hits everything, and my brain just goes to Jade Empire, because when I first played Jade Empire in front of my husband, he made a really funny joke that I now can never unhear, which is, oh, there's a ghost, I'ma punch it. And every time some big thing popped up where I had to... Where is the heck of... Every time, like, a cutscene would happen and it was, like, introduce a new enemy, he would just be like, I'ma punch it! And now I can't unhear that. Can't unhear it. I just can't. No, here it is. That is tiny. That was hard for me to look at. You can tell it's been a while, because I'm like, what is the plant? Oh, that little green thing. That little green thing. So, when, again, I can, her name escapes me, and I know it begins with like a V or something. Vicky or something. But, she just, like, one punches everything. And I'm like, well, there goes my combat XP. She's just gonna punch everything. Yes, the water. I completely forgot about the tiny green plants. That's silly. I think it's because I used to just, like, buy them or something. I don't think I ever really, like, manually search for them. Yeah, Fallout 3 is the only Fallout game I beat. Oh! Really? But in New Vegas 4, the game's just never beats him in Minecraft. Oh, I see. Well, that could be something you could do, you know, maybe when you get some time off. Just go on for it. You'll probably have at least a better time than some of the newer games.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Man, there is no better time, in my personal opinion, than to...
Hey, that's not bad, see?
work on your backlog.
All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Yeah, I probably should do that. Yeah, that's mostly what I've been doing. I've been focusing a lot more on doing my backlog and stuff. Must look at everything. Need to go up this way. No, no problem, Jero. And that goes for everyone here. If you're also fellow gamers, like, and you don't know what to play, do something in your backlog. Maybe do a random, you know, one of those spinning wheel things that you could do. Just insert the, I don't know, top 10 games, because you're probably like me and you got way too many. And just do that. Just play your backlog. Because if you all are like me, you tend to get a little crazy with Steam sales sometimes. I don't mean to, but I do. Let's bring this on. And there's like, there's too many games. But I'm gonna focus on basically, yeah, New Vegas, because I want to get psyched up a little bit for December 17th. Hopefully you all are at least a little excited for that too. Still didn't have enough to level up. It's kind of annoying. And playing Skyrim just like that's for fun. And Warhammer when I get to it.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
It was me instead of games to put any kind of jobs in it, so whenever I join my I'm fine. Oh, that makes sense too. Whatever works.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Not much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Is it?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Alright, yeah, we do have stuff to, like, sell. Don't need that. I don't really use too much of the meat. The healing powder would be nice. Oh yeah, I need to take the science +10. Purify water, Radex, need that. Steady, sugar bombs, Don't need that right now. Don't need that. I can't. Need to start like wiping out her mantis eggs. I'm trying to remember what the eggs were good for. Not that it matters too much because we need stuff. I'll take fixing things. Take that. New Coca-Cola. Oh, the Sunset Sarsaparilla, that quest. Oh my god. Has anyone done the Sunset Sarsaparilla quest? Trying to find all those star things. Oh my goodness. That one drives me positively bonkers. I mean, it was, don't get me wrong, I didn't hate it. It was just so much. The Sunset Sarsaparilla just... And the way the guy hunts you down is just silly. You know? Oh my goodness. Oh, the shotgun. I'm not a big fan of those throwing spears. Is there anything else? Let's take purified water. I don't think you really have anything else. Hang on. I'm doing this wrong. Oh my god, I have to do this one at a time, don't I? Accept.
Thanks.
Let me take a look at your broken radio.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Mr. New Vegas? Oh yeah, the argument, the powder gainers and all that.
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Saw that kid wasn't fireman. Where is he now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Okay, yeah, I got a lot of... Okay. To use that for science. Barter. Oh yeah, fixing things. Speech. I think it was just those couple. Oh yeah, skills. Okay. My science should be higher and all that now. We will see. The radio. Where's your radio, ma'am? There you go.
Feeling thirsty? Be careful out there. Feeling thirsty? I can take care of...
Fix your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Is it? Are you implying that I've done shoddy work? You give me a dull dick. Oh yeah, I really like doing a decent amount of science, just because I like being able to hack into stuff. That's just kind of like my style of playthrough of Fallout.
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Nice.
Be careful out.
Okay, I'm gonna have to like level up here soon. Yeah, this is the Ghost Town. Stats. Oh, there we go. Okay. Normally, that I can think of with a lot of the skill checks and stuff, it usually ends up being like by 5s, I think. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't think I desperately... The lockpicking would be nice. What did that thing say? I needed a lockpicking of 25. I know I need the science of 25. I need this of 25. Medicine is one of those things where it's going to help me down the road. How many points was that? It was only like 2 points, so... Yeah, I think the last things I ever really... I don't do energy weapons until, like, much later. Just because, like, I don't feel like you really get access to energy weapons. I know in Fallout 3, when I was playing that, you can, like, find an energy weapon, but you can't really, like, do well with it for, like, a while. Survival is, like, another one I don't really do that much of. Thinking... Yeah, because the bar is going to be useful here in a minute. Ah, yes. Bonuses granted by skill magazine lasts 3 times as long. Intense strength break. You can put a single point in any of your special attributes. We'll do that eventually. Yeah, Black Widow. I think I like doing Swift Learner, at least early on, just because it helps. Don't think there was really anything else. I'm trying to remember. And we got to at least do this little area. At least deal with the powder gangers. I'll let you know now. I'm gonna just play the game as I wish. So, I'm also like one of those people where it's like, you know, if you're gonna... Oh, that's right, it's a temporary bonus with these things, and I just invested so much money in those. Dang, forgot about that. Don't know how to uninstall mods Fallout 4. It depends on, like, how you install them, I believe. If you're gonna shoot, you better not miss.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
I'm trying to remember how to play Caravan.
It's a 2-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Here, take this holotape. So...
Oh, right, yeah, of all the mini games in this, I don't think I vibed with Caravan, like, at all. I had to look up a video and everything, because it was just, like, kind of nuts for me to do. I remember, like, I spent, like, hours working on it. But yeah, if you use, like, Nexus mods or something, I just say Nexus mods because, like, that's the most known one that I can think of on top of my head. Their mod manager, that usually makes things a lot easier, and because Fallout 4 is, you know, newer, it's a little easier to mod it. Trying to mod this in Fallout 3 is fun. I need to probably do a bunch of mods for Fallout 3, because that's been crashing on me.
Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Well, what are you gonna do about the powder gamers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Yeah, good luck with that. I love some of the dialogue choices.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Can't believe I forgot about that. That it wasn't like permanent stuff. Ah, I still can't do it. Nice of him just to be like pretty chill. Take those, take those, take those. You have a lot in here, bro. I'm just gonna take that, you know. This game is also quite long. Like I said, like my first playthrough, I probably put easily like over 100 hours in. Skyrim has the best mods. Skyrim has crazy mods. And oh my my husband loves to mod Skyrim. Absolutely loves to mod Skyrim. And he recently decided to mod some of the most ridiculous sounds for everything in the game. Lockpicking, opening doors, and all that. I'm not joking. It's a lot. And I will be in the most serious thing, you know, doing my thing, like whether if I'm working on something or trying to pay bills or something, and then all of a sudden I hear, adult anime noises. I will say that, because it's going to be inappropriate for YouTube for me to really go into detail as to what those sounds are. But if you know, you know. And it's just, he giggles. He snickers like a lunatic. Because he's like, you're just laughing hysterically at me, just giving him the look of like, what the heck you doing? What the heck you doing? But since it's easier when I just find something. Yeah, but it works. Okay, yeah, she's chilling there. Yo!
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Thanks.
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
Appreciate it.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
And I literally just spent all those caps on all those magazines. She just kind of, yeah, gave me the lock-picking stuff, which isn't... I mean, it'll be useful later, just not now.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Show me take down bullets with a lot of fun. You show me take down the powder gang. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful.
Yeah, and I know I can't convince him. What time is it? It's probably fine. Hey, bro. You annoying pain in my butt.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over a town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Can do.
Trying to think of like everything he has. Probably should figure out what weapons I have. Okay. Bonus slim damage to that. Let's give it to that. I mean, the variant rifle does do something. Damage 15, DPS 47. DPS, yeah, the weather 10mm is just better. Alright. I'm gonna get a hat. I want a hat. Probably... barter. Nah. But the idolizer is a pre-war book, pre-war money. Oh yeah, the scope. Extended mags. I don't have that much money. That's my only thing. And 9mm energy cell. Okay, he doesn't really have the kind of ammo I want. And that takes 5.56. Armor piercing. That's at least like something, I guess. Oh, the 20 gauge. Does he have any 20 gauge? Yes, he does. Guess we'll just take the most simple one. I know I'm going to need the 9mm. Oh, that's so much money. So much money. I kind of need the money more than I need anything else. rid of that.
Pleasure doing business with you.
We'll
Okay.
take it easy, at least on that for right now. Alright. I want to say that there was another, like, little quest around here besides just, like, talking to them.
That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Who was it? It's another dude. I cannot remember. If I'm probably confused in a different town, actually. But I just remember there was something about a guy who needed a pressure cooker, and my brain's just, like, not remembering. Empty metal box. Yeah, I'll take all that. Nada, not there. Increase in sneak. I just know I'm overthinking it. Alright. Well, we'll just go to Doc Mitchell. I'll probably remember down the road. Yeah, so I mean, he looks very mean in the face, you know? The two-headed cows are always the most fun. Dak. We need you, buddy.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Town's gonna be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
They'll be using explosives. You have something more for some more serious injuries.
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Nice.
You take care now.
Okay, some easy experience there. And who else do I need to talk to? Easy Pete's Dynamite. Which I'm definitely not going to be able to do very well. Because I just don't have the explosives. It's just because I don't really use explosives, you know? What's this, JR? Didn't really, pet a dog, didn't really want to first place, you don't know where to train him. That... Dog training is kind of its own thing. I feel like most people don't really know that much about dog training. I don't pretend to be an expert. Worst case, maybe there might be some YouTube videos of maybe people that like talk about it. Maybe for that particular breed, it is possible. But not personally. Dogs and me, like, trust me, like, I like dogs, don't get me wrong, but my family just hasn't had the best luck with them.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Mostly because, like, trying to have the time to train them while trying to juggle everything else, kind of thing.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Too dangerous.
And, yeah, I guess there's nothing else.
Keep your gun handy.
Uh-huh. I remember... Oh. Oh, yeah, was there anyone over here? And like I said, JR, maybe there might be something on YouTube, like, specifically. Or maybe call up a dog trainer. It's one of those things where it's like, I just don't have the, Okay, I guess this is where he lives. I don't have the, expertise to help you. I apologize. And the dogs are a lot of work. I think a lot of people underestimate the amount of work, like, and attention and exercise dogs need. I mean, not saying, like, cats are, like, super easy or anything like that, but it is just, like, different, you know? Okay, this is where Trudy lives. And that schoolhouse is where Victor likes to hang out. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking about someone else. I'm gonna hold on to this pressure cooker for ages, and I'm never gonna find them. And then the moment I get rid of it is when they, oh yeah, this is the person who needs it. My brain is so focused on it. It is also like, it's like 11 p.m. I think we'll... I really want to be able to pick it. Alright, I'll be right back. I just need a quick minute. I'm just going to grab a drink real quick. I ain't back. I apologize for the wait. Oh, I'm trying to remember, like, will they just, like, attack during the day? I don't quite remember, actually. Also, is where mine transferred into the abandoned store. Yeah. Would be nice to, like, actually, like, sleep, but... oh well.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Yep.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
No, let's go.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon.
Let's go.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Let's go. If I remember correctly, they come, like, yeah, that way. Already slowed down. Come on. And, okay, is there any, like... I need to aim a lot higher for that. enough news of your good works have been passed around people like you. You're liked. You let the poor impression of being maybe shunned as a result. I have been shunned.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Didn't I hear you say something earlier about not being able to pay me?
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
I got to remember that because I'm definitely not going to. Yeah, I'm gonna take all your stuff. Oh yeah, I got a hat. I forgot about the hat. I think I have to manually... Just take all your stuff. We need the stuff. Eat. Prepare for the massive demonetization and all that, because how dare I have, you know, adult stuff. Okay, I probably should. Some tiny part of me. Since it's umbrella. Well, I mean, it's +2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let that heal for a wee bit. Oh yeah. Is there anything that I gotta? No. Nowhere. Desperado. Ah, just that, just like a desperation.
Hey there.
I'm trying to remember. Do I have to like manually do this? Could have sworn that there was like. It might because I'm also on Oh, that's right. We wore hats. Yeah, we want the cowboy hat. That's what we want. Lightweight leather armor. That's something. We'll sell that later. Tribal. Blah, 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 blah.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
Makes sense. Alright, yeah. I got a lot of stuff I don't need. Okay, Get rid of that, get rid of that. Think I might hold on to some of these. Just because I don't think I need that. Don't need the Wonder Glue right now. Don't need those. Don't need that. Boxing gloves, stones, weapons, no. Aid, no. Ammo. What else? Okay, I'm able to fix the rifle. Don't have a ton of ammo. We'll at least get some of that. Armor piercing can be useful. Guess we're just gonna have to accept that for right now.
Thanks.
You're always having to mess with ammo and all that in this game. Alright. Quest. They went that way. Goodbank Source, City Caravan Wreckage, Caravan Cemetery. Oh, this map is so big. SOS Bunker, Drive-In. Yeah, nah, I guess we just have to head this way. And now, aid. Slowly try to heal. Should be everything though. Let's save. Saving is massively important. Although it went pretty well. I kind of forgot I had the little grenade launcher thing. That kind of really helped. Take them out real quick. Need to hold on to that ammo though, because that's probably going to be something I'm desperately going to need later on. Oh yeah, my gun. Hey, dynamite. Bip, bip. And this one's in... I don't think it really matters. It's interesting how they went from Fallout 3, where it's very much very green. It's very gray and green. This one, it's very brown and yellow. Games just aren't made like they used to. It's just kind of silly when you think about it. That's kind of my problem I have with the Oblivion remaster. Like, I was tempted. I'm not gonna lie. I was tempted to get the remaster. But, I don't know, guys. Like, I don't really like how they... Nah, we're good. We're good. I'm happy with my build. I don't really like how they did... I feel like they kind of did the world a little dirty. In the sense of, like, the coloring and everything. Just didn't feel right. It was, like, too brown and all that. Gene skydiving. Easy money. Key. Tis a key. Why do we have key? Key. Use key. Ooh. I'll take all that, thank you very much. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Dirty, New Vegas is dirty, whereas 3 looks like toilet water. That is a fantastic way to put it. I love that. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Was that a... The Star Bottle Cap, which means a certain someone's already running his way towards me. Somewhere. We don't want to know. Especially since he, like, shows up. Strange. Not really worth anything. Some of this sarsaparilla is worn off. But yeah, with the Oblivion remaster, they really did it kind of dirty, in my opinion. Where it's just, it went from being, like, if you guys have actually played the Oblivion remaster, the colors are just not there. In the original Oblivion, there were such bright, vibrant colors. I mean, yeah, you could argue they felt like a little out of place, but that was kind of part of the magic of it. You felt like you were in a different world. Okay, that's your camp. Not in the mood to fight you right now. So I was a little sad that they, like, did that with the remaster. They just kind of made it very brown. Of course, it just missed. Come here. There we go. Just go play with your TV screen's cracked. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, JR. That is awful. Nothing of value there. Might as well get the experience, but still. Oh yeah, radiation. I'm gonna be dealing with that. There's also something with New Vegas where I feel like it kind of encourages you to stay on the road a bit more. There we go. But I think it was just also just like how the map was kind of created. Oh, excuse me. Nice pathing there, bud. Come on. Yeah, that's a really good point. There's several things they brought back. Oh my god. Sorry, I have to reload, buddy. I'm so sorry. I've insulted you. I will continue to do this. We will have this argument. Whee! The yeeting. It's so silly. There's no point to it. I know the creation engine does kind of get some slack, but my god, how can you not find that amusing? For no reason, just goes like 20 feet in the air. You gonna fight me, or no? You're just gonna do your thing? Okay. I'm chill with that. Probably should reload. Oh yeah, this is where I need to go. Oh yeah, the amusement park. And this one camp here. Yeah.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Primm is off limits.
Thanks for the warning.
Be careful. You may want to talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Well, aren't you fun? Did he say stay west of the overpass? I am probably gonna mess this up. Made the game to have Fallout Classic S to it. Yeah. No, I agree this one is the best Fallout game.
I'm not sure you should be here.
You shouldn't be here. Because, like, in the sense of, like, writing and everything, I just feel like this one was just the best one. I do believe that 3 deserves, like, some credit for what it is. I love how empty it is in here. Scrap metal. Sergeant.
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes.
Thanks.
Ma'am?
Very long title. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you hold still?
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
What's the problem?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow. Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And I've been ransacking the area since then.
What information on the convicts?
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought, most of them at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
I'm trying to remember if there was like if there was a particular might have forgot about that. Inquire delivery sign with the mission expressive. I'm trying to. Let's do this better this time. Fallen Smithy said when I first one. Much to the classic feel. Yeah. Fall 3 was different, but I did enjoy it. I think it deserves more credit than it gets. But that's also just me. If you're really quick about it. Is there more? I'm reminded of Fallout 3 and that one bridge. Wait, isn't what's his face in here? Deputy Beals. Empty. Yeah, sure. Prim. That was a sound. Ah. Ah. That would explain it. Reloading bench, empty box, toolbox, anything fun? Nothing I need right now. Ooh, I'll take the ammo. Ammunition, take it. Don't care what the ammunition is, just want to take it. I need all the ammo. I had a feeling probably wasn't gonna work. Ow! Oh boy. And down, 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 down. Will you die? My god. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Still taking all your stuff. Okay, anyone else? I'm trying to remember. I feel like... Oh my god. Open that. The game Vance Casino. Ah, yeah. Left 4 Dead. Oh. It has been years since I played Left 4 Dead.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Bill's here. I love that game. I love Left 4 Dead.
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
Also, when you complete something in Prim, there's not much you can do there. Yeah, that's kind of the thing with Prim, but it is... I think they really try to make it, these, like, starter towns a little smaller until you get to the bigger stuff.
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had Strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
You canceled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around, asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package, that's what he said. Like the Mojaves sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
You know he was?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Enough for me to say.
Name being bad luck. Can you imagine that? Some men saw my package, man checkered suit.
Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of them shot me and you know the best way to get to him.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. Don't go getting yourself shot.
Guns are cool in New Vegas. I mean, a lot of the guns are, like, real fun.
Move along, please.
Feel like... yeah, I don't think I have the NCR money to do... let's see... Gangers and Bison Steve. Need to go rescue him. Probably should save. I just have such a habit of, like, trying to save a lot in this just because I know, like, just how rough it'll be. Are they gonna... I don't really... Are you seriously gonna... Are you serious? Yeah, go down. Silly. Over encumbered and cannot run! Alright, oh... Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't think I need the hides right now. Not doing too bad with that. Let's do that to help with the weight. Trooper helmet should be fine. Oh. Lockpicking. Why is it so hard? So awful. Good little tidbit if you end up playing this. Oh, wow, okay. I was gonna say, like, just save before you do the terminal, because then at least you can reload and at least get the level up, you know? Disengage lock. Thank you. Alright. Well, I know I need to increase my guns. I kind of really want to get science to 30, but I'm not sure. Guns, I need to do better, like, with the guns, though. So, we'll stick with that. Open. Oh, yeah, the lunchbox. Maintenance key. Atomic cocktail. Energy resistance, fire resistance, and rads. I'll just take all of it. Oof. Blood pack. Dang. Take the pistol. Ooh, medics. Ow! Ow! What the? Well then, excuse you. You look silly in that thing, just so you know. My goodness. I was busy. Is the sturdy caravan shotgun better? I want to say it is. It looks like it. I can't maintain it. Okay. Tire iron. Mustache gray, frag grenade, cleaver, broad machete, boxing gloves, never use it. Inflicts fatigue damage. I don't save when I use terminal, pick at least 3 randoms and step on back to it. It's just like an easy thing that I've learned with it is just like save before you do it and then just like reload. Again, that's what I do. It's, you know, use it, don't use it, doesn't matter to me. As long as you all have fun, that's what matters. Okay. I do not have the lock picking to get that yet. I did get the key, though. It could be useful. Also, like, in general, like, we all need to save more. That's what I love about older games, is that they kind of, like, tell you, like, hey, you need to save. A lot of people don't save. Kinda quiet. Empty, empty. Oh yeah, all the... I gotta tell you, seeing all the pre-war books right after playing like Fallout 3, it was 9. Deals with that, take that. Oh, my goodness, I don't have that either. Cash register empty, take the bottle caps, take the bottle caps. Paperweight, cash register, pre-war money. Take some of that. Man, there's a lot of... That's 2 safes now I can't do, and that one's labeled hard, 75. Game's gonna punish me for not investing more in lockpicking. Maintenance key.
I've got you now. Had enough.
Come on. Pop your head out.
Come on.
I'm patient. Did you store a nade? Yo.
You like that? Come on.
Excuse me, I need a heal. Mm-hmm.
Had enough?
Woo! I'll help you in a second, bro. Hang on. I gotta grab stuff. Hang on. No, I don't want that. Want that. Maintain that. Oh, I did the wrong one there. My goodness. Do that one. Oh, 360 games, yeah. Oh, 360 games, great. Also, quick, I'm getting the same thing with YouTube. If there's ever any, like, weird buffering or anything, like, feel free to, like, let me know. Because, like, whatever that error is on YouTube, it's, like, coming and going, and I don't know why. Why is the signal so weird? I really need to, like, yell at my internet provider. Because I've been having, like, consistent issues where it just... everything wants to die. And it's really massively annoying. Sturdy shotgun, grenade rifle, turn. And this is why repairing is so nice in this game. Also really helps. Alright. First aid, take that. I don't think there's anyone else. Nope, nope, nope. There is one more. Hey, buddy.
You like that?
And my head is crippled. Let's get him. Oh, there we go. Critical strike. My goodness. Flamer. I don't really use a flamer much. Not receiving enough. Maintained. Why does this keep... One second, everybody. One second. I'm gonna see if there's like a service outage going on, because we're getting some like weird weather around here. But that honestly shouldn't be messing with it, but I don't know. Should not have to. Okay. I'm wondering if my internet provider is still being like really bad. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I can't tell, is it my internet or is it YouTube? Because again, I've had issues with my... Why is it so slow? Who's played older COD games and wasn't allowed to play on console on my 11th birthday. I see. Oh, it's because, like, there's a lot of... You know, it depends on the parents. But, I mean, my parents were a little bit more okay with me playing games, but that could just been mine in particular. My dad would actually really be there for me when I was playing. I don't know. I don't know. YouTube keeps giving me issues. I'm not seeing anything on my particular end. Maybe it's fine. What's oh yeah, I was checking the gun. Because I don't that's a lot of dynamite. Incinerator, yeah, that's really heavy. I mean, I can get you with me to at least, like, sell. Hey, buddy.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
You must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
Hearing me have some information on some cons that came through with a guy with a suit.
My good lady, I believe I may have some information that would prove useful. If you would just untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that information I have with you.
Okay, I'll set you free.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air is a little close in here.
If you try to run away instead of fighting at my side, I'll kill you myself. Sure, run away. Don't look like you'd be much help.
Then I'll defer to your superior appraisal of character and prowess in contests of arms and see you outside.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, let me know if that issue continues. Because I don't know what's going on with my... I had issues last time I played, too. Well, last time I streamed. Like, that was, like, fully my internet just, like, died, you know? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we're on the second floor. Oh. Let's save real quick. There we go. Doctor's bag, we want that. Money, easy money. Hey! We will continue this. Stop it. Oh yeah, my status. I need to go to limbs. Really ooh. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. Take your ammo, take that, take that, take that, take the rifle. First aid. Well, at least take that. Two more. Where are they? down. Take care of you. I mean, the dirty water isn't great. Do I want the dynamite? Actually, yeah, let's take the dynamite. You have dynamite too? Yes, you do. Get over here!
Had enough?
I need to pay attention. I need to heal. Okay. Crippled, need to heal that, Let's heal a little bit. One down. There we go. So much. Takes so much. Cat eye, that might be useful. I'll take that because I want you to be able to take your stuff. Worn key. Don't know how important that is. Fixing things. Lightweight leather armor. I don't think I don't have anything. Alright, we're doing okay, we're not dead. We're not dead yet. Let's get a little bit more health. Heal up just a wee bit. I don't think it's like super necessary to go through all of this, but the XP is nice. The warm money is useful. It's very, very light, easy to sell for easy caps. Oh, ammo. We love ammo. I'm not seeing any enemies on my thing. You have anything of interest in here? Probably not. So much of this game is holotape. I don't remember this ransom note. If you ever want to see your wife again, bring in the cash and small marked bills to the Bison Steep on Tuesday. Oh, that's sad. Probably back in 2016 when I wanted to play some Pokemon games, but games always been my favorite. It was either BioShock or Fallout. BioShock, I've played a decent bit of the first one. I kind of got really stuck on something and I was just having a hard time with it. But, a lot of people like the Fallout games. The BioShock games. Though I think the third one has some like little weird things about it, about the gameplay wise. I'm not entirely sure. But I know that one's a little on the... Oh, what's this? Oh, some Psycho. And Jet. How useful. But BioShock, it's definitely interesting. I need to actually properly sit down and, like, replay it. Oh, I ended up here.
Damn! This is hopeless!
Will you die already?
This is hopeless!
There we go. And my weapon. This barrel. Oh. Just trying to fix those two. Dynamite rifle. Keep that up. I think I end up usually keeping this gun for like a while. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I might need to refresh my internet if the thing keeps messing up. It literally keeps going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, it's so inconsistent, but I can't find any outages. Anyone else out here? That is not where I needed to go. My brain said just go there. Wrong door. Hey, buddy.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Primm. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
Man in checkered suit.
Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Fun. Spies. Biggest reminds you to talk to him about protecting the town.
Hello again. I don't suppose you've decided to help Primm find its next sheriff?
What are you talking about? You're the sheriff now?
Oh, no. I'm just the deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command. It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
Yeah, sure I'll help.
You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
Doing a quick check. Apparently there's some issues going on with YouTube, so it might not be my internet. Within, like, yeah, the last few hours of it just, like, not doing video. Okay, so just like a heads up, everyone, if the stream kind of dies, I'm sorry. That's why I'm looking online, testing my internet connection and all that, like, in between everything. At least according to Down Detector, like, it seems like you can access it, but people are having problems with, like, loading videos and stuff.
Move along, please.
So... What? Is it just me? Or has YouTube been down, like, a few times this year? Like, I feel like YouTube didn't really go down that much, but then, like, recently, there's been a lot more of a drop. I'd rather have the sheriff.
Howdy.
The other sheriff, Ruby Nash.
Hello there. What brings you to Primm? My mother taught me never to say something unless it was nice. So, I don't have nothing to say about Primm, for the time being at least. It's a sad state of affairs. Discuss it with Mr. Nash if you care to. Just makes me want to cry.
Depressing.
Bye.
Howdy.
Yeah, you think so too, Mystic? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's been a lot more consistent. We've had a lot more outages in, like, the last, like, year or two.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Reprograms into service primarily using 3 fission batteries and 4... Do I have that? Hang on, before I do anything. I'm going to save, and I don't know if I have it.
Howdy, partner.
I don't know if it'll work.
Ah,
you don't have the parts.
Shucks. System runtime error. Unable to...
Okay, I don't think it does anything. Hello, cow.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky...
3 fission batteries and 4 conductors. I'm going to forget that. So I mean, it's doing that or get the science up, like, ever so slightly. Actually, do I have a... I don't think I have a science thing. Hang on. I'll be right with you, my man. I have a locksmith thing. No, I do not. I need to increase my science just like a tiny bit. That'd be the easiest way to do it. Yeah, that will literally take less time. Because trying to get all that stuff is good. Trying to find, like, the batteries and stuff. Okay, well, we can't finish that quest quite yet. So, that's fun. I need to go more south. Cannon wreckage, powder camps, shunned. Correctional facility shunned. Hang on a second. Skydiving. That's right, that's where the powder gainers are. Okay. I was like trying to think in my brain, it's like, oh yeah, that's the place you go. Okay, we need to go like south. We will come back. Fun. This advanced on when free force trains with very little way serious damage. I don't think my stuff is high enough. We will come back to you, buddy. We will come back to you. I forget how high. Actually, quick question. How high of a... if you pipe science 55 or higher, repair needs to be 65 or higher. 3 pieces of scrap metal, 2 sensor module, and some. Oh. Okay, so 65 and 55. Oh. I'll be back. Hello, cow. My dear sweet boy is being very demanding of attention from mummy. Cow. Cow baby. He says hi to you all. He's rubbing on the mic. Hang on. Cow. Okay, I have to share my chair with him. Because otherwise he gets upset. Oh, I'll take the bug pin. Going in there is bad? I don't know if it'd be that bad. Yeah, I guess so. My goodness, YouTube. Could you stop? YouTube. YouTube, man. What do we do? Sometimes it's better just to go freehand. Find me. Okay. This is where the road is. That's where the drive-in is, right? Well, they kind of loaded up and then went bad very quickly. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. We can head over here. No, it loaded back up.
Whoa, careful! You better get out of here. Found you.
He made that very easy.
Come on.
Gained comma. Take that. Nevada Highway Patrol Station. That's what it is. Don't really use vodka. How am I on rad? Not bad. Lens. Need to heal. I'm trying really hard not to use my... Hopefully that helps. Nice. Hey!
Aha!
I'm gonna die. Hang on. Let's do that. Don't really want to use those right now. Healing powder. Star body parts. If I meet... I'm trying so hard not to use my... I'm gonna need to start, like, paying for... Oh my god. I literally was pressing B and nothing was happening. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it broke. It broke! Ow! Well, in worst case scenario, you guys see that? Level up in a minute. Not right now. Is he like invincible? Oh dear. He broke.
I'll find you.
I don't think I can. No, no. Can I? Oh boy. Let's see if we can get him with dynamite. He is invincible with that. We're just gonna have to accept this is our life right now. Because I can't take it back. Yeah, there is another one around here. Guns and bullets. Marines clipboard, don't need that. Empty. Oh, this is something in it. Yeah, I'll take that. And I'll lockpicking. Anti-venom might be useful. I hear the crunching. Fun. Oh my god. I really don't want to lose health from you, but... Can I, like, just get you guys through the door? Oh, I'm actually out of ammo. Oh dear. Okay, this just seems silly. Let's just do that. Yeah. Oh, now I can level up. My goodness. Okay, science. We know we had to get that up. Repair. Oh, we also need to get the speech up. 7 skill points. Let's get guns up. Let's get barter up. And... oh, we get to perk. Use karma. Comprehension perk, a double bonus, and 1 additional point from skill books. This perk is best taken early on to maximize effectiveness. I mean, educated is also really good. Yeah, we'll get educated this time. Out of ammo. Okay, I guess we'll hold on to this for right now. Man, I do not understand what's going on with YouTube today. Oh, a cowboy repeater. That might be useful. I'll take your leather armor, because I might need it actually. DT6. I probably should actually have, you know, some damage resistance. Just gonna sleep for an hour. It's fine. Just wanna heal. Oh, ammunition box. Let's do that. I need powder pistol. I need a 20 gauge. When I get, that's where that becomes Hydra. Over encumbered and cannot run. Is that better? I guess I'm going to be living with the shotgun for a little bit. Because I don't have the ammo I desperately need. Okay, hopefully we can just, like, continue now. I heard that. Still need to go pretty south. Where are you? Where are you? Oh no, the game's breaking. Oh my goodness. I guess the game's a little broken over here. Take the cowboy repeater. Which... oh my goodness. Can't repair that. Can repair that. I'll take off some stuff. I have a lot of dynamite that I just don't need right now. Alright, what is... I want to say this Mojave Outpost would be useful to go to, so we will continue to head to that. Oh man, YouTube. YouTube is sucking. Do you remember what was at this outpost? I think it's just NCR. Yeah, I'm going the right way. It's just a bit slow, this direction. There's some friendlies. Hey, buddy.
Hey there. Need anything?
Sure.
Sure. Here's what I got.
What do you got? Ball cat with glasses. I'm gonna need to take your stim packs. Gonna need to take your purified water. Take your bobby pins. Take your... guns, arsenal, increase... that's a lot of money. And you randomly have that. Mini nuke, missile hive, ugh. Don't need that. Don't need the cleaver. Frag mines are literally just there. Incinerator. Don't need that. I can't see myself needing that much dynamite. Get rid of that. Don't need that. So much stuff you got to keep together. Again, I don't really... Flip pack, guns and bullets, nothing too crazy. Don't need the vodka. Pre-war money. You always need a lot of boom. Yeah, I know. drain flamer fuel tank. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, he's got some money. Don't need the cigarettes, empty syringe. Won't need that right now. Flamethrower, I will hold on to it for right now. Easy money, at least. Hey, CJR. I would ask you from refraining from going too much into that, because, you know, I can't, like, confirm, you know, your age and stuff like that. Just don't get too heavy in that kind of discussion, bud. Just because, like, it turns into I'll be blamed if I have a supposedly underage person kind of thing. And just the discussion being like that isn't, like, usually the best thing. I hope you're being safe. Hobby outpost. You're just chilling there. Oh my goodness, it's still, like, faster. Just... Patrol station. Don't feel like going to the correctional facility. No, not your bad. Just wanted to explain that, that's all. I mean, I believe you, but it's YouTube. YouTube gets, you know... I have an account that I've had for... since I was 18, and let me tell you, that's been a while, okay? Since I was 18. YouTube still thinks it's underage, because their AI is dumb. That's the kind of level of, like, silly things we are dealing with. With YouTube. No, like I said, it's just a YouTube thing. That's all. Just be safe. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, these things. They're so creepy. Yeah, they're creepy. Yeah, that's all. Just YouTube, they're depending on AI for everything, and it's like, it's not clear what triggers the AI to say this or that, but it turns into, like, that's what I mean by, like, it's they'll punish me kind of thing. Of like, oh, well, you're purposely marketing to blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I'm not. You gonna fight me? You gonna be chill? We not gonna be chill? I suggest you be chill, bud. You seriously gonna do this? Okay. Can you, like, not? There we go. That was satisfying. I don't know if this meat's gonna be useful, but... Still slowly heading over here. Oh. Okay, jalapenos. I gotta remember to, like, keep a lookout for bark flower. Okay. I gotta keep in mind to keep a lookout for all the good, healthy stuff to pick up. It's not like in Skyrim. What is that sound? Lot of popping. Lot of popping. Just gonna save, just be sure. I'm in Nipton.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze? kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
What lottery did you win?
What lottery? The lottery. That's what lottery. Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my God, smell that air!
Bye.
Bye.
Nipton. This is a fun area. Hey, bud.
What is it this time?
What happened?
The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like? I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I can spare some medics.
Then you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you? How much you gonna give me?
One dose?
Big fucking deal. Hand it over.
Yeah. I think there actually is a, thing here where, like, even if you give him all three, it, like, you don't really get anything out of it. Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna check something. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Really hope this sorts itself out.
Bye.
Yeah, he's just, this dude's just like not useful, he's just kind of here. I did just save, it's fine. He's got a lot. He's dealing with a lot. I mean, his legs are like destroyed, you know, so he's having a bit of a time. Trying to remember if there was anything in these houses. I'll take the bobby pin. Whew. Don't know how well this is gonna go. But this is, an interesting little spot. Hi. It's been a while. How are you?
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happened by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here, especially any NCR troops you run across.
What lessons did you teach here?
Where to begin? That they are weak and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too.
Captured everyone?
Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed.
You slaughtered innocent civilians.
Ha! Innocent. Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us. Yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one. They stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself.
I'm trying to remember. I think I did just like attack him.
As are all crimes. If you feel strongly about it, attack us, and soon you won't feel a thing.
Trying to remember. We driving.
Did you see that? That guy was gonna kill me.
Dude, I think I walked past whatever it was that was happening.
I am now. I was just minding my own business heading west when that psycho came out of nowhere and started shooting. He kept shouting about stars or something. Does that make any sense to you?
Oh, yeah. It's got messed up.
Some what? Never mind. I'm gonna take a few moments to compose myself, then head out. Thank you again.
Okay.
Sucker!
Are you seriously going to... Oh my goodness. I am trying so hard not to hit the other dudes right now, because I don't think I'll survive. Okay. As much as I don't want to, I might just have to restart stuff. I don't know. Because that stuttering's getting, like, really, really bad, and I don't know, I'm not seeing anything, like, wide enough yet. Temporarily up for now. I would like to continue playing this. I can at least try to restart some stuff to see if maybe that fixes it. Like, maybe just YouTube going up and down, it's just kind of like mess things up. It's at a point now where it's like... I can see how barely watchable it is. I apologize, guys. I don't know what's happening. Let me try to restart some things and come back, see what happens. Again, I apologize. I'm seeing some stuff saying that YouTube is down. But we'll see. Maybe if I reset some stuff, maybe things get cleaned up. I will go ahead and save here. Give me a few minutes. I should have everything worked out. We will see. I'll be right back. But in case